A huge difference between Standard English and African American Vernacular English is the usage of double negatives. Y'all never be cleaning this kitchen counter, huh?
Miss Johnson, please don't put me in a group project with him. He'll never be doing nothing.
What's good, y'all? My name is EK. The name of the channel is What's Good English. Here I focus on slang, African American vernacular, colloquialisms, and other curiosities of English. So if you want to know how English is really spoken, you're in the right place. Now let's get into it with these double negatives. The first thing that we're going to discuss is how double negatives are actually used in Standard English. They're not necessarily good grammar, however, there are a few acceptable usage cases. Yeah, I know you wanted to have some familiar faces at the party, but this business trip just came out of nowhere.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. It was cool. It wasn't like nobody showed up.
Oh yeah? Who all was there?
I don't know why Jasmine thinks anything she says is gonna stop me from winning this challenge or hurt my self-esteem. I am here to win. I'm not here to make friends. Let me say that one more time. I'm not here to make friends. I don't have friends. Okay, well, I don't have no friends. Shout out to Shay, Vanessa, Tiffany, my Pitbull Dynamite. Love you. See you in a few.
Now, in both of those sentences, the speaker is intentionally using the first negative to negate the entire rest of the sentence. We are intentionally using the rules that govern double negatives to work to our advantage. So when you see a sentence like, it wasn't that nobody came to the party, or it's not like I have no friends, what you're intentionally doing is you're trying to convey that you do indeed have friends, but you have barely any friends, or that somebody did indeed come to your party, but it was hardly anyone or next to nobody. Now, as I said, the jury is still out on whether or not this is considered good grammar. However, this is a colloquial way in which you will hear people say almost nothing, almost no one, or almost none. When it comes to a phrase like there ain't nobody here right now, that is borderline between African American vernacular and Standard English. As I said in the last episode, it is acceptable, however, it is considered bad grammar to use the word ain't with a double negative in such a manner. However, the sentence, don't nobody tell him that there's a surprise party, that is purely African American vernacular. If you were to translate that sentence in Standard English, don't nobody tell him means somebody tell him. But we want to use that second negative to strengthen the first negative. Don't nobody tell him that there's a surprise party means we don't want anyone to tell them that there is a surprise party. The usage of double negatives is not considered universally bad grammar. There are several languages that feature double negatives as a part of the grammar. They are the correct way to say things. English is a language that does support the usage of double negatives, or rather could have supported the usage of double negatives. The existence of African American vernacular proves it. It just didn't happen to evolve that way. But let's take a quick look at Spanish, which is a language that does use double negatives. If I take the sentence, no hay nadie aquí, there isn't anyone here, if I literally translate what I'm saying, there is not nobody here. Or another phrase, no tengo nada, I don't have anything, but literally translated, I don't have nothing. And that is exactly what we would say in African American vernacular. I don't have nothing, or I don't got nothing. The double negative. Now, before we move on to the examples, I need to tell you this. Make sure to pay close attention to the tone and inclination of the voice of the speaker. Not everyone that speaks AAVE speaks it 100% of the time. Therefore, both sets of grammatical rules that govern double negatives can apply. A sentence like, I'm not going nowhere today, can mean two different things depending on the tone of voice. It's just like when you turn a sentence like, you ate 5 apples yesterday into a question. You ate 5 apples yesterday? Now, there will usually be some context to go along with whatever statement that we use a double negative in to help you understand what the meaning is. Let's look at some examples.
No, man, I ain't going nowhere. I got my PJs on, finna lay down on this couch and watch some Netflix and be good. I'll talk to you later. I ain't going nowhere. I mean, I gotta go to work, but I'm gonna just chill on this couch for a couple hours and watch some Netflix.
Hey man, I'm out.
Hey, where you going?
I'm getting in line for them J's they finna drop today. You hella late, man. They was lining up for them yesterday. Time you get there, they're not gonna have nothing. Hey man, you get our concert tickets?
Nah, man, the website went down 45 seconds after the link went live. Can't nobody get nothing right now.
Right there, you heard the word caint. I meant to put this in my video about ain't, but I forgot. Sorry about that. The word caint is basically the exact same as can't. Occasionally, we just pronounce it as if we put a C at the beginning of ain't. Caint. They can't do it, they can't do it. It means the exact same thing. There's actually a Kanye song that uses it quite a lot.
You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
What you got behind your back, boy?
Nothing.
What I done told you about lying to me?
I don't got nothing.
Oh, you don't got nothing? Well, that don't look like nothing. Let's see it.
A Nintendo.
Now, what did I tell you when I left?
You said that you ain't wanna see nobody playing no Nintendo when you got back.
And what was you doing?
I was playing the Nintendo when you got back.
And what did I say was gonna happen?
That I wasn't gonna play Nintendo no more cause you was gonna take it.
Give it here. This my Nintendo now. You better stop crying before I give you something to cry about. Yo, that does it for the episode. Thank y'all so very much for watching. I know somewhere right now there's an English teacher whose ears are just smoking right now because I'm teaching y'all how to use double negatives properly. But to that person, I want to say this ain't your language. This is my language. There is a separate version of American English that exists where double negatives can play ball. And don't let nobody tell you that you don't speak English well. If you can communicate, you are speaking English well. That does it. Like I said, thank y'all for watching. I had a blast making this video. I will catch y'all on the next one. Ciao.
Bye.